Count blessings, yeah, you know we pray up. Pray up. On track, now we going way up. Now we going way up. Now we going on track, now we going way up. Now we going way up. Now we going.
All right, welcome back to the podcast Two Protects One. So today we're going to be watching like a video clip of Upchurch from the Hickorbilly podcast. So I want to say this before I get rolling here, is that I have nothing against like Hickorbilly and their podcast. Their podcast is blowing up. They're getting all kinds of subscribers. No hate towards them whatsoever. I'm not that type of person. I promote Reactors podcast. I don't give a shit who you are. If you're making good content, I'll put you out there. I'll say something nice about you. So just because this clip you're about to watch is from the Hickorbilly podcast, it's nothing against these guys, okay? And I just wanted to make that clear. But my problem with this clip I'm about to show you is the amount of shit that Upchurch just makes up, okay? And you gotta look. Now, I'm not saying Upchurch is a complete idiot, okay? Because I would be stupid to say that. But you gotta watch out for guys that tell you a little bit of truth with a little bit of lies, okay? A lot of shit that he's been saying here lately is like, well, I don't know if it's true or if it's a lie, and you got to kind of look into it. And I'll be the first one to tell you, like, most people would label me like a conspiracy theorist, which I believe I just operate in truth, and I want to see evidence, and I think Upchurch is just spouting off at the fucking mouth, and he looks dumb. Okay, so I want to get that across. And I feel like he is taking, like other people have said this too, he's taking advantage of these younger guys, okay? That maybe don't have the experience that he has. Now, I'm not saying Upchurch is wrong about everything and you shouldn't listen to him about some stuff and blah, blah, blah. Like, I really don't think you should get I don't think you should get your information from a man anyway. I think you should do your research. Find out for yourself type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, but anytime I hear somebody go off on this type of tangent, I automatically, like, shit starts clicking in my mind. Like, and I'm looking for the truth and I'm looking for a lie. And there was a whole bunch of lies that he told. So last night on the Hickorbilly podcast, Upchurch decided to talk about Jelly Roll falling in reverse, and I'm pretty sure the video is called All My Life. So he wanted to talk about that video. Now, before we get started, I do believe that Hollywood, the music industry, they all use like symbolism, okay? And some of it is demonic. Some of it's not good, okay? So before you say something like, well, you just don't know what you're talking about. Nah, I do. But I also see people like Upchurch pervert the truth, okay? And I'm not saying Ronnie Radke, the lead singer of Falling in Reverse, is a perfect human being, okay? I'm not saying that either, just the same way I don't say that shit about Adam Calhoun. All right? But I think he completely missed his interpretation of that music video, which we're getting ready to watch, his opinion on it, which is just crazy. The clip starts a couple minutes before, and it kind of like sets the stage for what he says about Falling in Reverse. So without any more from me, I'm going to go ahead and pull up this live stream, and we're going to watch, I don't know, I think it's like a 15-minute clip, okay? Try to bear with me. This is going to be a long video, and I hate that I wasn't going to do anything. Like, I just happened to see him on Hickorbilly last night and was like, boom, clicked it on. And I don't know, probably about 15, 20 minutes into it, he starts talking about Jelly Roll and Falling in Reverse. Okay? So let's go ahead and pull that clip up now. But before I do, please remember to like this video, share this video, and subscribe to the channel. I think we're getting ready to pass 500 subscribers, which is awesome. Also, tonight at 9 p.m., we do have a special guest in Hard Target. Hard Target is coming on the live stream. Not sure what we're going to talk about yet. It should be interesting. I have some questions for him, this and that. Depending on how many people show up, I might take some questions in the live chat and then ask him and stuff like that. We'll see where it kind of goes. This is my first time ever doing like an interview. All right. And it's not really an interview. It's just kind of a chill session. I want to get to know the guy. Talk a little bit about the country rap beef, so on and so forth. Talk about his musical career, his rap career, how he got started, all that stuff. It should be fun. Should be pretty entertaining. So remember to come by at 9 p.m. and jump into the live chat and watch the show. I think it should be good. All right, so that's it for the channel promotion. Okay, so let's get back to Upchurch and his craziness. Like I said, not everything Upchurch says is wrong, okay? But I believe that his assessment of this music video, and I just want to make this perfectly clear, okay? I am not a supporter of the trans community, okay? I'm just not. If that offends you, good, because I've stood on that for the last probably 10 years, okay? I personally don't like this music video, okay? Because it does have a trans person in it. It has Blair White. I've actually had like a personal confrontation with Blair White on Twitter, back when it was still called Twitter. So, there is a little bit of history there. I don't like Blair White. Blair White's in the video. I don't call Blair White that. I call him Robert White because he is a man. So, there is a lot behind that. So from that aspect, I didn't really like this music video. I like the song though. The song's good. All right. I like Ronnie Radke. I like Jelly Roll. So it's not like I'm completely against the song. It's just I didn't like the fact they put a trans person in the music video. So anyway, that's my 2 cents before we even get started. So let's check out what he's talking about. I just feel like he is. He thinks he's smarter than what he actually is. And in reality, if he watched this back, he would know that he is retarded.
He died right after shooting the documentary, like a couple months later. And his daughter was the new keeper of wisdom. Well, I found a way to get in contact with her, and obviously she spoke very broken English and shit, but I was just basically like, I was on a huge mission for enlightenment. This is right after I got out of high school. I started meditating a lot, really started getting into that side of shit, and I basically was just asking her for advice, I think, on meditation, and she told me, whenever you want to hear your ancestors and be in tune with the earth, go to water and meditate. Water flows the consciousness of the earth. It's always eternal in the water of the earth. You know what I mean? So that always stuck with me. Like, that's something. I'm in Michigan, so like lakes are a big thing. We go to the lake every fucking weekend type of thing.
Oh, bro, y'all got some legendary ass bodies of water too.
Hell yeah.
I'm going to hold my opinion on some of this shit, because if I get too distracted, we won't get through this video. But let me go a little bit further. He starts talking about it, I think, around the 27-minute mark. And I had this clip.
Chickens do not like to be called.
And I had this clip pulled out. I couldn't get it to upload to my computer, so I went directly from their live stream.
Indians.
No,
They say we don't have dots on our head. That's what they say. I learned that from the Navajo. I'm good friends with some Navajo natives, and they said don't ever say that, right? Okay. Well, they have no problem saying it here. Indians are Indians. They're Indians. Okay. Well, what happened to the Indians? They say we showed them casinos and all this shit and got them drunk and fucking end up stealing their shit and making them sick and die, right?
Right.
Okay. What does Nashville do?
I'm not even gonna touch that because it's just fucking retarded. But
Makes
It's a
everybody
place to
drunk
come
and
get fucked up, drunk, make bad decisions.
fuck up your soul.
Right.
so he's saying he sets the stage by saying Nashville is a place where you can come, get drunk, get fucked up, and make bad decisions. First of all, you can do that anywhere. Okay, now I'm not saying Nashville doesn't have problems or doesn't have its issues and doesn't highlight that life a little bit. Okay, but look, I've been everywhere, all over the world. All right, well, I can't say all over the world, all over the United States. Okay, you can stay sober and not go down that life if you want. All right. Are there situations where it could get a little bit bad? Like be a little bit more influential on you? Of course. Okay. But to act like this is some big giant conspiracy that Nashville's trying to corrupt people and like turn them into the devil is just fucking weird.
And all this liquor, they call it the devil's cut and all this other shit, right?
Well, they call it spirits for a reason. I've looked a lot into that
Oh,
too. Alcohol is called
spirits.
spirits because it has to do with the entities that it puts you on a plane where you fucking
Bring these
are more
demons out in
susceptible to
you.
these other spirits. Yeah,
Yes.
I mean that's why I don't drink
Emotions.
Now, I do agree with that. Okay, so they do call alcohol spirits. Okay, I think alcohol gets ignored a lot of times as being not that. They just basically ignore it and then make it out to be not that big of a problem. But alcohol is devastating for a lot of people's lives. Okay, and I've never, back when I never drank and didn't do something fucking stupid. Okay. So I kind of agree with that. You know, your decision making, your decision making's not great when you're drinking. Your words are slurred, your thoughts are foggy. You know, it's not good. And a lot of people say, well, if you can control it, and it's like, I mean, yeah, if you can control it. That was never one of my options, though. So I kind of agree with what he says here about spirits, which Upchurch wasn't even the one that said it. So
that's why I don't drink liquor and shit. You know what I mean? Like I know that. I've learned that. You know what I mean? It fucking makes me and not a person I want to be. And then that led me down a rabbit hole like of why does this happen? Because I don't have a bunch of crazy PTSD or something like that that's coming out. So I'm like, why the fuck is this happening to me when I drink liquor? And that led me to the spirits thing about there was it goes back to like the fucking 1400s, man. They had
Yes.
a true belief that it made you susceptible to these spirits and they would come take over your mind.
Yes.
And people
Check
have
out the
fucking
names,
lost
bro.
that.
A lot of the names are wine and spirits.
Right.
What don't
now I'm going to go back just a little bit, but I want to say something here. Like, I want to say this. If you, and some people might disagree with me in the comments, I don't give a shit. Now, if you're praying and worshiping any other kind of spirit, if you're worshiping and praying to a spirit, and you're not praying and worshiping Jesus Christ, I'm telling you, you're opening your life up for some demonic forces to take over your life. Okay? I'm letting you know you're on a path to really screw some stuff up. So all this meditation and praying and finding your inner child or whatever the fuck they're talking about is not good. Okay, you're opening yourself up for some demonic stuff. And if you believe this guy, okay, and in what he's getting ready to tell you, like, dude, please go research this shit he's getting ready to say. Because some of it just don't even make sense. It's stupid.
mix with it? Water.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I'll go back just a little bit.
I know that. I've learned that. You know what I mean? It fucking makes me and not a person I want to be. And then that led me down a rabbit hole like of why does this happen? Because I don't have a bunch of crazy PTSD or something like that that's coming out. So I'm like, why the fuck is this happening to me when I drink liquor? And that led me to the spirits thing about there was it goes back to like the fucking 1400s, man. They had
Yes.
a true belief that it made you susceptible to these spirits and they would come take over your mind.
Yes.
And people
Check
have
out the
fucking
names,
lost
bro.
that.
A lot of the names are wine and spirits.
Right.
What don't mix with it? Water.
Yeah.
But wine does.
Yeah.
You need water to make wine.
Okay. What the fuck is he saying? Because that made no sense. Okay. You know what doesn't mix with it? Water. And it's like, hold on. Yeah, you need water to make wine. And I'm pretty sure to some degree you need water to make beer. Okay? So I don't know what he's talking about here. What doesn't mix with it? Water. No, you're an idiot.
You have to have rain.
So he's saying to water you have to have rain. And then hold on.
Are
There's
more
demons out in
susceptible
you.
to these other spirits. Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, that's why I don't
Emotions.
that's why I don't drink liquor and shit. You know what I mean? Like I know that. I've learned that. You know what I mean? It fucking makes me not a person I want to be. And then that led me down a rabbit hole like of why does this happen? Because I don't have a bunch of crazy PTSD or something like that that's coming out. So I'm like, why the fuck is this happening to me when I drink liquor? And that led me to the spirits thing about there was it goes back to like the fucking 1400s, man. They had
Yes.
a true belief that it made you susceptible to these spirits and they would come take over your mind.
Yes.
And people
Check
have
out the
fucking
names,
lost
bro.
that.
A lot of the names are wine and spirits.
Right.
What don't mix with it? Water.
Fucking idiot.
But
shut the hell
Wine
up.
does.
Wine does.
Yeah.
You need water to make wine. You have to have rain. Egyptians called rain, the rain god was Ra.
Did they?
Right.
No.
No, I thought that was a sun god. Sun god.
Or
was
sun
Ra.
god, sorry. Sun god was
Yep.
Ra. Okay. Well, if that's the case, now look, this is a conspiracy, right? Look, if you look up All My Life by Jelly Roll and watch what happens in the video, you will shit your pants. You want to pull it up?
Yeah, you'll shit your pants. Okay. So I don't know the full explanation of this music video. Okay. But first off, they're not. I'll say this. Okay. Just to lay some background of what he's about to say. All right. The video's not placed in Nashville. Okay. It's an old Western. And some of the stuff they did, like one of the things that Ronnie Radke's been accused of is being transphobic, okay, because he speaks out regularly about that. But the problem is that, well, not the problem, but one of the things is he had a transgender person in there, so there is some like symbolism when it comes to like LGBT shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to, when we watch the video, I'll kind of point it out, but he's making this a lot deeper, and he thinks he's like fucking smart and figured something out. And in reality, he just looks dumb.
Fuck it, pull it up.
I'm about to show you something crazy as fuck.
Are you?
Now, keep in mind, Native Americans were excavated from Nashville.
What are you looking up? What's he looking up?
They were
Uh,
they were excavated from everywhere. Okay, so he's trying to make Nashville into like something special. Okay, you know, we pretty much got rid of them from everywhere. Okay. And a lot of people will say, well, you know, the Native Americans, this is their land. Okay. Every piece of land in somewhere, somehow in history has been conquered by somebody. Okay. The American Indians were conquered by European settlers. Okay. Whether you like it or not, those are facts. Okay, so anytime somebody says, well, we excavated these Indians and we did this to these Indians, and it's like, all right, I'm sure you can go back in history and find 20 examples where another country did the same thing. Okay? I think we're just soft as a generation, or we're soft now. We're so pampered and spoiled, we don't understand the real meaning of war. and taking over a piece of land. Like, you think those European settlers could have just walked in here and said, hey, we would like this land. Would you like to sell it to us? Oh, you would? Yay! No, bro. They took it over the way they thought they needed to take it over. And it is what it is, and it's history, and you can't do nothing about it. But he just kind of, I don't know, man. It just sounds like a fucking idiot.
All my life by Jelly Roll and somebody else, some band.
Falling in reverse.
Yes. So, Falling in Reverse. Remember that.
Isn't that the name of a band?
Falling in Reverse. Remember that. What the fuck are we remembering? It's the name of a band, and it's not Jelly Roll's song. Okay? It's Falling in Reverse's song featuring Jelly Roll. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Watch this.
Can you guys see it?
Yep.
Yeah.
The time period is of Cowboys and Indians. This is Nashville. Supposed to be.
This is not Nashville. And it's filmed as like an old Western. Okay? An old Western. Not in Nashville. Okay, so everything he's about to say is already stupid.
Now watch this, bro. Look what just rode in. A horse with wings.
Yeah, it's a Pegasus.
He's wearing white.
Searching for my love in all the wrong places.
Look.
Word up on the street
See that?
is I got
Indian in a coffin?
Yeah, but what did it say? Trespasser.
Oh.
What are you talking about? That
In the coffin.
Boom.
Right there. It does. Holy
Red,
shit.
black, and white. Cherokee Indian. It says trespasser. Now keep going and watch what happens to him.
Okay, it's a prop from a music video in an old Western, which it would probably be typical in an old Western for them to, like an old Western town, for them to kill Indians. I mean, it's an old Western. It's back in that time. So there's really no, like, symbolism here, in my opinion. Okay? It's a freaking prop. Alright? Pretty standard to old Western times. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck he's trying to say here. Now, he's telling you to watch this Indian.
Word up on the streets is I got a bad reputation. Yeah,
Magic elixir. Making money, something with it's worth a fuck. Everything's fine until he turns, his outfit turns black. Now all hell breaks loose.
I mean, it's almost like he didn't listen to the lyrics. All my life I've been fucked up and I can't deny. I mean, if the music video kind of goes with the lyrics, okay? He's trying to dig deep for some symbolism here. Alright? Now there is a little bit. Alright? But the one thing about Ronnie Radke, and this is what my wife told me, she said, Ronnie will jump on Twitter and explain his music videos if people have questions, or he'll jump on TikTok and explain them. Ronnie's a pretty, in my opinion, active person on Twitter or X, and a lot of stuff means something in his video, but it's not necessarily what you think. These people, this band, Falling in Reverse, is like a heavy metal band, or like maybe rock or heavy metal is what you would label them as. If he thinks this video is bad, go back and watch Zombified or Ronald or, all these other tracks, okay? Like, he's digging deep for symbolism that, in my opinion, is not really there.
Now, all the bad shit happens.
Pause it real quick, JJ.
All the bad shit in Nashville happens literally behind the bars. Watch what happens next.
That is probably the stupidest comment I've ever heard. And I believe that anybody that was listening to this has become dumber by listening to that. Okay? Most bars, anywhere you go, there's probably going to be problems inside of a bar. Okay? So, nice discovery there, fucking Sherlock Holmes. Fucking idiot.
Behind bars.
Oh. Yuck. So that is Robert White. All right. Hey, Rob. What's up, bro? He doesn't like me. He blocked me on X.
I know you want to get through to me, but I am my worst enemy.
Flush. A royal flush. Flushing all that shit down the toilet.
A royal flush. He's flushing all that shit down the toilet. Dude, somebody needs to flush you down the toilet, alright? Because that made zero fucking sense. That's a royal flush. Flushed him out of the toilet. Okay? Now he does say something here that kind of makes sense, but doesn't. Okay, I'll let him explain it.
Sure, bad guy lets bad guy out of jail.
Damn, okay, pause it, JJ.
Bad guy lets bad guy out of jail is what he said.
So would they? I guess what you? Okay, I'm trying to follow you with this whole thing. So I
Okay.
get the bad guy breaks the bad guy out of jail.
We all are, trust me. We're all trying to follow you. It's bad. Like, dude, what the fuck are you talking about? Let's go through one of your music videos to see the symbolism in there. Because I guarantee you got something. Alright? Let's go back to your Donald Trump video that you shot in Walmart. There's some symbolism there, right? Yeah. Which I like that video. Where is the Donald Trump Upchurch? Alright? I don't believe this is even Upchurch. They probably fucking cloned him by now.
I see the royal flush and everything, but
If you play your
What's
cards
the-
right,
gotcha. Okay, gotcha.
play your cards right, and now watch what happens next.
Stretch. You know how they like stretch a bar in a fucking rap song to like make it fit? He stretched that. He stretched that. If you play your cards right, well, you can say that with any fucking video that has somebody playing cards. Like, well, if you're playing cards right, he can score with that woman, or plays his cards right, he can get that car. Or, like, I don't know. It was just dumb. It was a stupid ass comment. Like, this whole thing is like, I felt like literally watching this last night, I was getting dumber. Getting dumber. And to watch Hickorbilly got these hosts like just eat this all up, and everybody in the live stream comment section, go back, watch this video, and support these guys. There's nothing personal against these guys whatsoever. I like these guys. I think they're going to do good with their podcast. It gets a lot of views. I understand why they have Upchurch on. Upchurch generates a lot of views. You want to know why? It's because there's a lot of people out there that believe his stupid shit. That's the first reason. And then there's a lot of people out there waiting for him to say stupid shit. That's me. All right? I was waiting for him to say stupid shit. And he did it. So I'm making a video. And I'm going to get views off of it. And it's kind of like what they're doing. They got him on here. They want views. They want subscribers. They want to push their channel. But bro, do not subscribe to all the shit he's telling you. Please do the research. Because this dude is dumb.
Robbing the town. Taking its trust away.
Robbing a bank, because that's what they usually do in a Western movie. Have you ever seen a fucking Western in your life? The first thing they do is rob a bank. Alright? Then they put their face on a fucking wanted poster, okay? I mean, you're not fucking, like, you're not discovering anything, like, that hasn't been done in a music video or a movie.
Now look, they both shot each other with this bullet.
Okay, I want to go back just a little bit. Oh, I can't never go back just a little bit. That's why I don't like doing it from the live stream. I could have fucking done it with like a regular video. Okay. Hold on.
A rainbow bullet, by the way.
So I wanted his picture up while I discuss this for a second, okay? You don't have to match with my views on this person, okay? But I'm going to tell you why I have a problem with this person. Now, this person is supposed to be like a conservative, okay? I'm a conservative. All right, so we should be conserving morals, values, and beliefs, all right? And we should be conserving the Constitution, the Bill of Rights. We should be, conserving something that is meaningful and that is genuine and that is real, okay? The problem I have with this person is that they pretend to be a woman and post thirst trap pictures on social media sites. The reason why he blocked me, I almost said she, see? It's deceptive, okay? The reason why he blocked me on Twitter is because he posted a bikini picture with like an AR-15, okay? And I opened it up because on Twitter, they suggest shit to you, and I'm a conservative, and he pretends to be a conservative. So, I seen the picture, and then I seen all the comments. Like, it was like conservative men, like, oh, I would. And it's like a psyop thirst trap trying to slowly convince men that if it looks close enough, all right, it's technically a woman. And I'm telling you, that type of ideology doesn't have any place in conservatism. So that was my issue. I voiced my opinion. He blocked me. I kept going in certain areas. I did like a podcast and like went on like a 2-hour rant about the shit and about another trans person at the time. So one thing I do agree with him is that I don't like this person in this music video. That's as far as it goes. And I don't wish any ill will on this person. I just don't like the person. I think he's fake, and he's faking for views and clicks and clout, and he's trying to deceive conservative men.
What the fuck?
And then look, a unicorn. So pause. In Nashville, a unicorn is a native. Someone who is native to here.
The unicorn represented like LGBT because Ronnie is always like talking shit on trans people and gay people and liberals, and like he's always posting shit. Well, I decided to have Blair White in his video just to kind of own the left is what he said, okay? I'm not saying it did own the left, but that's why he put him in the video. And that's why they had that symbolism of the unicorn, the rainbows, all that shit. Now, what he's about to say is just retarded.
Because, because if you go downtown and you talk like I do, or if someone around here, people will be like, yo, your accent, are you from here? You say, yeah. You say, oh shit, you're a unicorn. There's even shirts that say, I'm a Nashville unicorn. Now, that is symbol. Okay, so y'all both got shot in the heart. So you turned into a rainbow local? Okay. Watch what happens
Holy
next.
shit.
This dude is stupid. All right? It's not even funny anymore, bro. Please quit bringing this person on podcast and shit. And he goes on this podcast because he can say stupid shit like this and get away with it.
It's
Holy
mockery.
shit.
So watch what happens next.
Yeah, I got you. Turns back white.
This poison shit in a baby carriage. The baby turns into an octopus.
Fucked up and I can't deny. I'm doing my best to get
Big and green, money. Tears down his own city.
Told you a million times.
But wait,
Just can't live like this. I can't live like this.
Was that a grandma?
yes.
Yeah, she shot a rocket
So,
launcher.
so the old ways are taking out. Holy shit, man.
Yes.
There's a lot of symbology there. Holy fuck.
Not to mention Jelly Roll stomps on the Native American Indian and fucking kills him after he brings him to life. Why would you bring something to life to re-kill it? Oh wait, that's what they did to Jesus. My bad.
There it is. The stupidest comment you'll hear on the internet today. Why did Jelly Roll bring an Indian back to life and then stomp on him and kill him? Because that's what they did to Jesus. Congratulations, Upchurch. You have the stupidest fucking comment or dumbest fucking statement on the internet. Okay? It was so dumb I couldn't even get my thought out. All right? Oh, that's when I knew. I was like listening to him. I'm like, all right, he's not saying nothing too crazy. Like, sounds kind of stupid. Like, it's definitely uneducated. And then all of a sudden he gets to this. And I'm like, all right, I'm going back and recording it and talking about it tomorrow because that was just flat out stupid.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Holy shit. That's fucking crazy. I
Fuck
saw
yeah,
that
it
video
is.
when it first came out, and I didn't even read into the
I've
symbology of it.
never
I'm super
thought-
into symbology.
I never
I had
knew
a-
you don't fall in reverse.
I had a guy I worked with that was from New Zealand, and he's super into that band, Falling in Reverse, and he knows that I like country
Yeah, I
rap
like
and
the
all that
band.
shit. And he's like, man, you see Jelly Roll did a song. So he was showing me that video, but I'm on a job site just like, oh, that's crazy. What the fuck? You know what I mean? I wasn't thinking in the symbology. My brain was in a different gear. But that's fucking wild rewatching it.
Oh yeah. Especially when the baby turns to an octopus.
Right. What the fuck?
Octomom.
What the fuck?
You know what Octomom is, right?
I know, like the show, yeah.
Nobody does. Like, where are you going with this? Because you're losing me. Are you in a, I don't know. He might be high here, but this might just be his brain after drugs has fucking destroyed it.
The
The lady
Octomom-
that had 8 kids.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you off camera what value is a woman who has a bunch of kids over and over.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, let's do it after
If you
the
don't
show
already
because
know.
you didn't say
I mean,
anything
yeah, whenever we
retarded.
end the live, if you're still around,
So you didn't say enough retarded shit. You gotta say some more retarded shit after the live stream. This is stupid.
we got the backstage thing, so we can talk back there without
And then
being on
at
the
the
camera.
very end, a train that he's riding on wrecks because it derailed at the end of the video. And it's a bridge, the burning of his own bridge and going off the rails.
Hmm.
And I'm just saying, I mean, hey, man, if it looks like a zebra and walks like a zebra, it's a fucking zebra, bro. I
Is it?
mean, I've never known him to push transgenderism and all this stuff. Like, we have to keep in mind, bro, like, this isn't hate on gay people. Bro,
Right.
the gay community is like, who are these fucking people and what are they doing? They're
Yeah,
showing
straight
up at our parades and shit like that.
So now Upchurch is speaking for the gay community because Jelly Roll's an outsider. Like, look, I don't give a fuck about the gay community, okay? You do whatever you want. All right, but I have some opinions. All right, not gonna share it in this video. All right, but if you click back in my back catalog of videos, you'll find out exactly how I feel about it. But to act like Jelly Roll's like all of a sudden they've subscribed to this trans ideology and they agree with all that shit and they're pushing this shit. I don't agree with that. Okay, I think they were trying to own the left by putting a supposed conservative transgender person in there. Now, me personally, I think it's dumb. Okay, but that's what they were attempting to do. Let's call a spade and not look down a deep rabbit hole of retardedness to figure it out. Okay, it was stupid. Just his assumptions, his beliefs, dumb.
That making it very difficult and making it rowdy and making it gross and disgusting. Who are these people? And why is this being pushed?
Well, that's one thing that I've always said too. Like, they try to attach that to the gay community, and like I know gay people too who are they don't want nothing to do with that shit, man. Like they say
No.
it's making them look bad, and the whole thing is like my personal view on it. Like I don't care. This is America. I believe in liberty. I don't give a shit what you do in your own fucking life behind closed doors. But when you bring it into schools and try to push that agenda on my friends' kids and my kids and shit like that, like that's where the fucking cutoff is for me. Like you're not gonna push that shit. And then like my old lady has a dude that she's real good friends with that's super gay, bro. And he was even talking about that shit. Like they're making them look bad. Like they don't fuck with that shit at all.
Bro, my gay homies, you wouldn't know they were gay unless I told you, bro.
Yeah,
They're
that's
rednecks. There's some of them's rednecks. You'd never even fucking know.
wild. Damn. Yeah, that's
All right, so what are we talking about here? And I think what's his name? Hickerbilly. I think his thought process is like most Americans. Sorry, my dogs are barking in the background, but I think his thought processes are what a lot of Americans feel like. Okay, now I'm not one of those Americans. Okay, I don't agree with that. I'm okay with it as long as you aren't pushing it on my kids and in schools and movies and all. We've played that game. Okay, it didn't work. All right, played that game, didn't work. So, anyway, and then Upchurch starts talking about all his gay homies. All right, meh. The way he has a crush on Adam, I would think he was pretty gay. All right, obsessed over that guy. It's fucking weird. It's crazy. But anyway, I'm going to play another minute or so. It's pretty much done here. He gets into like sound waves and music and how it can influence you, which I do agree with. Okay, but I don't know. I think a lot of what he just said was just plain stupid.
wild.
But
Yeah, man.
it's just like, oh, by the way. Well, that's another time. But yeah, it's just like there's at the end of the day, I think there's a spiritual war going on.
Definitely.
I think we have compartmentalized violence to make us. I think the TV has made us subconsciously think about it, and they use fear to do it. And the word ear is within fear. You have to hear about it for it to work.
All right.
Well, I mean, they teach that, like, I mean, you want to go back to like some Yoda shit, like fear leads to anger, anger leads to hate, hate leads to suffering. But that actually, a lot of shit that George Lucas put in Star Wars, he derived from a lot of ancient religions. And fear is like the root of like how demons and the devil get to you. If you really do your studying on all this shit, like they use fear to conquer your mind, and that's literally what the.
Okay, if you want to go check out the rest of the video, please go look at it on Hickerbilly's YouTube page, which I will, promote that. So let's go to their page. Like I said, I have no issues with these guys. If you want to go subscribe to their page, go ahead. As you can see, I have not subscribed yet. We'll see how they take this video. Like I said, I have no beef with these guys, but I'm going to leave you with these thoughts. Upchurch does go on to say some interesting stuff about sound waves and how it can control your mind and how, our minds are controlled by the negative, I believe in, let's put it this way. I believe if you feed yourself a bunch of negative music, negative sounds, like you're going to eventually think positive or not think positive, it's going to influence you to some degree. And that's basically what he was saying. So, all right. So I'm going to go ahead and if you want to go check that out, go to Hickerbilly's YouTube page. My dogs are going crazy right now. I don't know what the hell's going on. So I want to go try to figure that out. But yeah, Upchurch is dumb, man. He's, he pretends to be smart. I feel like he has a lot of pieces of information to a giant puzzle, but he does not know where the pieces go. He doesn't know how to arrange the pieces in the right place. And he pretends to be smarter than what he actually is. So hopefully you got that from this video. Like I said, I don't think he's wrong on everything, but he was absolutely wrong on Jelly Roll and Falling in Reverse's track. It wasn't that deep. Was there probably some symbolism in there? Yeah, there was, to mock the LGBT community. Blair White, Robert White, is not respected, and the trans community hates him, okay? So they were kind of mocking the trans community. Anyway, so that's pretty much it from this video. Hopefully, if you guys made it this far, please remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, share the video with your friends. Until the next time. Oh yeah, and please remember to join the live stream tonight at 9 p.m. for our special guest, Hard Target. Hope to see you there. Hopefully you have a blessed day. God bless you. God bless your family. And God bless the United States of America. I'm out.
On track, now we going way up. W's as easy as a layup. Working late, stay up. Counting all the way up. Count blessings, yeah, you know we pray up.